My name is Madison Myers, and this is Gunner, and today we are going to demonstrate how to make amazing flat hunter braids using yarn. To start, you will need a horse with a mane, yarn that is preferably the color of the horse's mane, a bucket with water and a towel. You could also use a product like Quick Braid, but I'm cheap so I use water. A stool, most definitely. Scissors. A braiding comb. Clips. And a hook and pull tool. So, to get started, we will begin by getting all our tools in order. And you want to keep your yarn close by. I have this pre-cut. Usually you make it about the length of your arms. This is a little longer, but it's always better to go longer than too short. So to keep it close at hand, I'm just going to stick it right here by his ear, because he won't mind. And the first thing we're going to do is wet his mane using our towel that was sitting in the water. And as you can see, I already have a few done. And you want to wet the mane in order to make it more pliable so that it's easy to get it tight, because getting it tight is absolutely the key to nice braids. And you take your braiding comb and you stick it in there and kind of section the hair off. And that's going to be the hair you use for this braid. So you take the excess and you clip it back so that it will be out of your way while you're braiding. The more clips, the better. And then you get your braiding comb again. And as you can see, it has 3 little slots for the hair to go in. And that creates equal portions so that you can immediately begin braiding. And as you begin to braid, like I said, the most important part is that it is tight. And you just braid it as a regular braid, nothing fancy. And you keep your yarn close by, because when you get about halfway down, out there, you're going to take your yarn that is appropriately colored for the horse and stick it in there against the 2 outermost sections of hair, and you're just going to braid it in like it's a part of the hair. And as you go down, you of course, as always, keep your braid super tight. And as you near the bottom, you just want to take it as far as you can so that you don't have too much extra hair at the bottom. And when you're done, you'll take your yarn and I wrap it around the bottom of the braid a couple times, and then just slip it through the top there, grab it and pull it tight. And as you can see, you just have a basic braid. So now you take your hook and you slip it through the top of the braid, and you set your excess yarn on the hook part and pull it up through the top. So now you have a little loopy thing and 2 pieces of yarn sticking out the top of your braid. Now you'll take this yarn on either side of the braid and wrap it underneath and pull it kind of tight. And then you'll bring it over the top, and it creates a bit of a bump in the braid, which is exactly what you want. And then you'll bring it underneath. And this guy, he rubs, so I take the yarn around twice on him, just so that if he decides to rub, it'll be a lot harder for him to get the braids out. And then when you come around to the bottom of the braid again, you just make a basic knot and tie it off. And okay then. I do too, because again, he rubs, and it's always a good idea to do that just as a precaution. It doesn't hurt anything, it just takes a little bit extra time. And now you cut off the excess yarn, being sure not to cut any of the horse's mane, because that would be tragic. And you're all done. You have some flat hunter braids. And I always suggest getting gel or hairspray or something to just keep the extra little hairs down. But that's all.